And welcome back. As I mentioned before the break, Beth is in last place with 0, which means she will select first in Double Jeopardy. But here we double the point values from 400 to 2,000, hide 2 daily doubles, and also the material is a little bit tougher. So, champs, if you're ready, then let's begin Double Jeopardy. Light up the board, please. Now we've got 36,000 total points available along with those 2 daily doubles. Let's check out our categories. Australian states. Corporate histories. Speaking fluent Canadian. Next in all audio, the Johnny Gilbert Blues. Blue is in quotes. That must appear in each correct response. Quotations. And finally, before, during, and after. It's just like before and after, but with that extra added element, like sudden death in the afternoon of a fawn.
Okay.
Third goes first. Beth, that's you. Let's play.
We better go with Johnny Gilbert Blues for 400.
This is an audio clue. Johnny has left the building wearing these. Listen carefully, players.
You can knock me down, step on my face, slander my name all over the place.
Beth.
What are blue suede shoes?
Correct.
Let's try that same category for 800.
Answer, daily double, it will be an audio. All right, you have but 400, but we're in Double Jeopardy. You can front up to 2,000. Not yet, Brian.
Oh, let's just go with the 400.
All right, here it is.
I
Linda,
feel so bad, I got a worried mind. I'm
Linda
so lonesome
Ronstadt,
all
brace
the time
yourself for this
since I left
tune.
my baby behind on...
Hurry.
Don't know it.
Too bad. Blue Bayou.
Alright, well let's go with Johnny Gilbert's Blues for 1,200.
Next one, Brian. Witness the birth of Captain Fantastic 2 with this song. Listen carefully.
Laughing like children, living like lovers, rolling like thunder under the covers.
Missa.
What is, I guess that's why they call it the blues.
Correct. You're bored.
Johnny Gilbert Blues for 1,600.
Here comes another audio. Complete this crystalline line. Take a listen.
I'll be fine when you're gone. I'll just cry all night long. Say it isn't true, and don't it...
Melissa.
What is Make My Brown Eyes Blue? What is Don't It Make My Brown Eyes Blue?
Correct. Got it in the nick of time. You're in the driver's seat.
Okay, Johnny Gilbert Blues for 2,000.
One more. Last one in this category. This 1968 classic features the man in black, Johnny Gilbert. Listen one more time.
My mama always told me, son, always be a good boy. Don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die.
Nick.
What is Folsom Prison Blues?
Correct, and you just took the lead away from Nissa.
I'll try quotations for 400.
Answer. In 1981, he quipped, "You can tell a lot about a fellow's character by his way of eating jelly beans." Nick?
Who is Ronald Reagan?
Correct.
Quotations for 800.
The answer is, in his prime, this athlete said, "It's hard to be humble when you're as great as I am." Beth?
Who is Muhammad Ali?
Correct.
Let's go with quotes, 1,200.
Oscar Wilde called this 4-letter word the curse of the drinking classes. Nick?
What is work?
Yes.
Quotations for 1,600.
A motto of hers was, "In politics, if you want anything said, ask a man. If you want anything done, ask a woman." Nobody? Margaret Thatcher. Nick, try it again.
Quotations for 2,000.
Wrapping up this category. From Fort Still, Oklahoma, he made the plea, "Arizona is my land, my home, my father's land, to which I now ask to return."
Nick. Who was Geronimo?
Yes!
Aussie states for 400.
The answer is, you'll find Newcastle in this new state. Nick.
What is New South Wales?
Correct.
Aussie states for 800.
The answer is, Port Phillip got a sex change and became her. Nick?
What is Victoria?
Yes.
Aussie states for 1200.
Answer. Queensland has this nickname, like Florida. Melissa?
What is the Sunshine State?
You are correct.
Aussie states for 1600.
Answer there. A state and a sea are both named for this man. Melissa?
Who is Tasman?
Abel Tasman, yes.
Aussie states for 2000.
Wrapping up that category. Northern Territory is directly above this state. Nobody? This was a toughie. South Australia. Go somewhere else, Missa.
Corporate histories for 400.
Answer. Need refills for your swing line? Head to this chain founded by Thomas Stemberg in 1986. Missa.
What is Staples?
Yes.
Corporate histories for 800.
The answer is, this pair has been selling books in stores since 1873 and on the internet since 1997. Missa.
Who is Barnes & Noble?
Correct.
Corporate histories for 1200.
The answer is, the company at 610 Gateway Street in North Sioux City, South Dakota has sold these since 1985. Missa.
What are computers?
Correct. Closing the gap.
Corporate histories for 1600.
Answer. In the 1880s, William and James, these brothers, started their soap business. Missa.
Who are the Wrigleys?
No, sorry. Nick or Beth? Too late, Nick. Where are the Lever brothers? Try it again, Missa.
Corporate histories for 2000.
Wrapping up that category. This comic book company emerged from bankruptcy in 1998 as part of Toy Biz Incorporated. Nick.
What is Marvel Comics?
Yes.
Oh boy. Before, during, and after for 400.
The answer is the Pipes. The Pipes are calling for a Culture Club lad and late Yankees owner. Nick.
Who is Danny Boy George?
No, sorry. Missa.
Who is Danny Boy George Steinbrenner?
More?
Oh.
Too late, sorry. Beth, you want to try?
Oh, I don't think so.
Oh, Danny Boy George Steinbrenner. Nick, try it again.
Before, during, and after for 800.
The governmental right to seize property and an internet address can compel you to guess a song title after a few notes. Eminent domain, name that tune. Try it again, Nick.
Too much to think
These
about.
are tricky. Before, during, and after for 1200.
In a deceptive Greek equine of an ancient war lies a blood-sucking winged insect content to be an unseen observer. Trojan horse fly on the wall. Nick?
Speak fluent Canadian for 400.
The answer is, at the 2010 Olympics, this Pittsburgh Penguin and Nova Scotia native scored the gold medal winning goal for Canada. Missa.
Who is...
Hurry.
I know. Who is... Shoot, I can't think.
Too much time. Beth.
Who is Mario Lemieux?
No. Nick.
Who is Sidney Crosby?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Get Sidney Crosby out.
You're bored.
I couldn't get it out.
Yeah.
I said the wrong thing. Sorry.
Fluent Canadian for 800.
As of 2014, he was Canada's Prime Minister. He's our next door neighbor. You should know him. Stephen Harper. Nick, try it again.
Speak fluent Canadian for 1200.
Not a cartoonist. He lost the Prime Minister job on May 22nd, 1979, but had it back by March 3rd, 1980. Nick.
Who was Martin Bryan Mulroney?
No.
Oops.
Nissa.
Who is Pierre Trudeau?
Yes, not Gary Trudeau.
Right.
Your board.
Speak fluent Canadian 1600.
The answer is another All right, Nissa, you trail Nick by 3,400. 10,600. You have 7,200.
3,000.
All right, that'll put you close. For 10-2, if you are right, speaking fluent Canadian's your category. Here's your daily double. In 1985, Margaret Atwood published this tale of women stripped of all rights in a post-U.S. country. Yes?
What is A Handmaid's Tale?
Right for 10,200!
Speak fluent Canadian for 2,000.
The answer is, we don't have 32 short films about this Canadian pianist who learned to play at age 3. Just one short clue. Beth.
Who is Liberace?
Nope. Sorry. Nick or Melissa? Glenn Gould. 2 more clues left up there, Melissa. Which one?
Before, during, and after for 1,600.
Early Beatles drummer who wins Westminster Kennel Club top honors by yelling Cuba Gooding Jr.'s most famous line. Too late, Beth. Pete Best in Show Me the Money. And now the last clue for 2000. Nebraska named D-Day landing area whose album Pet Sounds clones Nazis in South America. Nick.
What is Omaha Beach Boys from Brazil?
Yes! Oh, wow! That's your item. Melissa is within striking distance at 10,200. And I hate to say this, Beth, but with a negative score, you cannot play Final Jeopardy for this game. However, there is still some series left. All right, Nissa and Nick, you will now be facing Final Jeopardy for Game 1. One. You will have to decide how many of your points to wager on based on your knowledge of the final category, but based on also based on your position in the competition. You ready? Now, players, it is time to start considering your wagers for final, because the final category in Game 1 is U.S. cities. And we will have the clue in a moment.